Hi, welcome to your mind-body connection. I'm Xandra, and as always, I am so thankful that you have decided to join me for your strength practice today. We will be focusing on our abs and our glutes. And these parts of our body are also really important to create more strength, more stability, more support for our low back, our sacrum, and our hips. So this is a great practice to come to if you are feeling discomfort or weakness in that part of your body as well. And then from the subtle body, the energetic, mental part of the practice, when we create more strength within our abs and our glutes, it also allows us to tap into our own inner strength, our confidence, our resilience, the ability to keep pushing forward, moving forward through challenges, and really feeling support and stability along the way. So we will get started lying on our backs. And as you come onto your back, just have your feet about hip width apart, planted onto your mat. And then bringing your hands right to your belly as you close down your eyes and settle in. So just starting to feel this connection into your abs as you relax here for just a few moments. Begin to deepen your breath. And if you close down your eyes, maybe you really start to visualize your breath moving into your abs, moving down into your glutes as you root into the earth beneath you. And just also noticing how you feel today within your body, your mind. Now bringing your hands next to your hips and start to press your low back into the ground. So as you do that, feel the frontal core muscles start to engage. And then now bringing your shin bones just parallel to your mat as you stack your knees right above your hips. So keep pressing your low back down, stay grounded through your back body. Take a deep inhale breath. And then as you exhale, just tap your heels down, keeping your low back rooted into your mat. And then inhale, bring your heels back up. Exhale, tap down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Just a few more. Inhale, lifting the heels. Exhale, lowering. Last time, lift and lower. Now pressing into your feet, lift your hips up towards the sky, coming into your bridge pose. And start to feel the engagement of your glutes. And we want to feel the activation, especially through the lower portion of our glutes rather than just the upper portion. So feeling into that full engagement there. Take one more deep breath in and then exhale, release down. Now inhale, lift your hips back up, just moving dynamically with our breath. Exhale, lower your hips down. Inhale, lift, feel the engagement of your glutes. Exhale, lower. You have a few more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time. Inhale, feel the engagement. Exhale, soften down. Now lengthen your legs back up towards the sky. So just start to stretch through the backs of your legs. You can have as much bend into the knees as you need to here. And then reaching the arms up and over, interlace all your fingers but your index. Take a very deep breath in. And as you exhale, just start to lift your hands up towards your toes. Inhale, release back down. As you exhale, now lower your right leg to a hover, twist over to the left. Inhale, release back down. Exhale through to center, reaching for the toes. Inhale, soften back down. Exhale, twist over to the right, hover your left leg. Inhale, center, relax your head. Exhale, lift, feel that connection to your core. Inhale, release down. Again, exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, reach for the toes. Inhale, release down. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, back to center. We have one more each side. Exhale, lift. Feel your strength. Inhale, soften down. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, come all the way back. Exhale, center. Inhale, release. Last time, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come back to center, and then just hug your knees in to your chest just for a moment. Planting your feet back down, coming back into our bridge pose. Lift through the hips. Feel the engagement of your glutes. Strengthen that part of your body. Now we're shifting the weight over into our left foot as we lift our right leg up towards the sky. So keeping the lift the entire time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower your hips down. Inhale, lift, really press up through the right foot. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Just feeling into your strength here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. We have 5 more. Lifting and lowering. Lift and lower. Feeling the strength of your left leg and glute. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Just 2 more. Lift and lower. Last one. Lift and lower. Release your right foot down. Just take a moment. Let that go. And just notice the strength that you're feeling into your left glutes, your legs, all the way into your foot. Now lifting your hips back up, switching sides. So start to really ground down through your right foot. Lift your left leg up towards the sky, keeping the lift the entire time. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower your hips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. You're doing great. Lift, lower. We're halfway there. Inhale. Exhale. Keep energetically lifting and lowering. Lift, lower. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release your left foot down. Amazing job. Just let your knees buckle in. Have your feet as wide as your mat. And then cactus your arms out. Just let your knees fall gently from side to side. And just notice how you feel, already creating great changes for your body, your abs and your glutes. Tap into that internal strength and confidence as we now roll over onto our bellies and making our way onto our forearms. So just take a moment for your alignment. Your elbows are about shoulder width apart. You can have your hands down or interlace your fingers together. Now curl your toes under, lift your hips. We're coming into our dolphin plank. So starting to turn on our core strength once again. At any time that you need more support, just drop your knees. But feel, especially on the exhalation, this action of drawing your navel in towards your spine. And just breathing your way through it, getting stronger. We have just 2 more cycles of breath. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out, and then release, coming into your Sphinx pose. So just feeling the release of the front core muscles, your abdominals, letting it go. Feel the tailbone draw down. And just take a moment to soften, to release. Now making your way back into your dolphin plank. So lift your hips up. Try not to lift the hips too high or dip them too low. So creating that even plane from hips to shoulders. Now lifting your right foot up, feeling into the activation of your glutes. Hold that for just a moment. Then release, switching sides. So lifting through the left leg, feel into muscle hugging to bone of your lifted leg, active left glutes. Then release, come back into your Sphinx pose. And just feel the glutes soften a little bit. Now adding movement with breath. So we'll come back into our Sphinx pose, the lifting of the leg, but we'll just alternate with our breath. So igniting the energy of our core and our glutes. So coming back into your dolphin plank. Strong body. The entire body is feeling the strength within it. Strong mind as well. So inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, lower. And then just alternate with your breath, finding that steadier rhythm, slow and controlled. That will often feel more challenging, but you are building into your strength as you do that. It's okay to be shaky. It's okay to be challenged. We are here to find our personal edge. Just a few more. You got it. Finish out from right to left. And then when you're done, release back into your Sphinx for a moment. And then child's pose. Just feel the release of your low back as you press your hips back onto your heels. Now coming through to tabletop position, stacking your shoulders right above your wrist, hips right above your knees. Now keeping a bend into your right knee, just start to lift your foot up towards the sky. So take a deep inhale, feel that engagement of your glutes. Exhale, knee to elbow, feel the activation of your core. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, tap in around your spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hug in. Just two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Now lifting the right foot back up. Little pulses. So again, we're feeling into the full engagement of our glutes. So not just the top portion, but all the way down into that bottom portion that is attaching into our hamstrings. So feeling into the strength that you're building to help bring support into your low back, your sacrum, your hips. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let that go. If you want to do a few cat-cows, that might feel good. You can always come back to child's pose as well. But notice how you feel now. So strength, maybe feeling warmer in your body as well. And then moving into our left side. So keeping a bend into your left knee, lift your foot up towards the ceiling. Try to keep your hips level. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, tap knee to elbow. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, tap in. Inhale, press up towards the sky. Exhale, hug in. Last 2, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, now lifting in those little pulses. So doing this while your hips are staying more level, feeling into your glute strength, but you're also maintaining that connection to your core, hugging low belly in and up. Just a little bit longer, feel into the burn. Amazing job. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Just sit back onto your heels for a moment. Roll the shoulders. Let it go. Now making our way onto our seat for our boat pose. So great core strengthener. Also working into our hip flexors as well. So just grab onto the backs of your thighs, lift up. Squeeze the legs together as much as you can, and then reach the arms forward. Breathe into your strength here, but notice where you can soften. Typically the shoulders, the jaw, even how you're gazing at one point ahead of you. Release soles of your feet together, knees butterfly out. Just take a moment, stretch, let it go. Then coming back up through to center, squeeze your legs together, come back into boat. Take a deep inhale breath. Now lower halfway to canoe as you exhale. Inhale, lift. Now you can grab onto the backs of your legs as we start to do this. You can also bring hands behind you for that back support. But feeling into especially that strength of your abdominals here as we move with our breath. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. You're doing great. Stay with it. We just have 5 more. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Come all the way up, soles of the feet together, knees butterfly out, let it go. Now making our way up into our chair pose. So as you come into chair, have your feet together, bend deeply into your knees, sit back into your hips and heels, and then begin to shift the weight over into your right foot. Now starting to create that contraction, that strength, that engagement into our right glute and leg. So start to bring your left heel forward, tap it down, and then tap your left toes back next to the right foot. Come forward, tap down, and then back. And then just start to move through this, doing your best to find your balance. Keep tapping forward and back. We have 5 more. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Finish out strong. Come back into your chair pose. Shift the weight over into your left foot. Feel into the engagement of your leg, doing your best to find balance along the way. And then start to tap your right heel forward, tap your right toes back. Forward and back. Forward and back. So noticing how much you're feeling it into your left leg. We just have 5 more. You're doing great. Last 4, 3, 2, slow and controlled. Last 1. And then release into a forward fold. Let it go. And then moving into Malasana Yogi Squat, heels a little bit wider than hip width apart, toes out, and then just sit down into your squat. Feel the release into your inner hips, releasing into your low back. And then coming all the way on to your seat, coming all the way back onto our backs, drawing the knees in towards your belly, rock a little bit from side to side. We just have 1 more strengthening exercise for our abs. So lengthen your legs up towards the sky. Hands can either be next to your hips, they can be underneath your sacrum for a little bit more low back support, or for a little bit more of a challenge, interlace your hands behind your head, lifting your head and your shoulders up. So knees can bend if you need to here. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lower your legs about halfway, keeping your low back pressing in. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, lower about halfway. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Just 5 more. 4, 3, last 2, last 1, and then draw the knees in, lengthen the legs back up. This is it. So working a little bit into our deeper abdominal muscles here with our pelvic lifts. So it's a very subtle movement. You're not trying to rely too much on momentum to lift your legs up. So hands either next to your hips, or you can even work them back underneath the sacrum if that's helpful too. So just hug low belly in and up, and then just try to lift your hips up and lower. So like you're trying to make footprints on the ceiling. Again, trying not to rely too much on your momentum swinging of your legs to get up. It's more of a subtle lift and movement. So you're just moving at your pace here. Just a little bit longer. This is how we finish. Let's do 3 more. Last one. And then releasing down, draw the knees in. Plant your feet down. One more bridge pose. Lift your hips, feel the engagement of your glutes. Open your heart. Release your hips all the way back down. Buckle the knees in, feet as wide as your mat. Cactus your arms, bending the elbows out. And then let your knees fall from side to side. And just planting your feet onto the mat, just like we started. Hands to belly, eyes closed. Taking a moment of gratitude for how amazing your body is. You are a walking miracle. Notice how you feel stronger, more energized, confident, and this innate ability to persevere through challenge with more ease. Strong body, strong mind. And then just making your way over onto your side, coming to a seated position. Thank you again just for showing up for the strength practice, tapping into your own innate strength and confidence. May you move forward into your day with this energy to carry with you to help you get through any challenges that may come up. I hope to see you soon.